Hello everybody, I am Omega Recon Gaming, and I know I am a little late to this. I mean, it's like a day or so ago, but let's talk about the Game Awards. I would have made this yesterday, but here's the thing, is I was playing Smash with Matt yesterday, coming with the review once I finish the story of that, World of Light, and I've played every character. Back to the Game Awards. My opinions. The Game Awards have honestly never really interested me. I honestly forgot they even existed. I only, go in to see, oh, what won Game of the Year, or whatever. I did watch a little bit of it last year, but, this year, I, however, watched the whole thing. And while I agree there's a little bit of cringe, granted, I kind of expect these kind of things from these events, because you can't go through one of these, press reveals without someone being out of touch. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Though, honest to God's surprise, almost none of the cringe came from Nintendo. So, good on you guys. Speaking of Nintendo, let's talk about some of the reveals before we get into some of the awards. So, Nintendo had some two interesting things at least. That being the Joker announcement for Smash. I said interesting, not good. I shouldn't say that. He could be fun to play as, but it's just kind of left fieldy, and it's interesting, I will give you that. I've never played a Persona game. I actually have Persona 5 over there, but I'm not playing it because, A, I'm playing Monster Hunter right now for streams, and I really have no interest in playing Persona 5. I kind of just had it in my queue, on my GameFly queue, in case, when I had a gap between games, if I ever finished the games of the year, I'd go play some of the games that I didn't get around to in previous years. This year's has been a special exception because I wanted to do a Call of Duty theme month. There you go. Well, I had a few months where I was playing Call of Duty, but to the point is I wanted to cover it, and I haven't finished. I'm still working on that, by the way. It's just I'm putting that on hold because I need to finish getting the rest of the games of 2018. Then I'll head back to it. I'll cover, of course, games of 2019, of course. But, in between, So let's talk about the interesting other things, games. Psychonauts 2 looked interesting. I haven't played the first one, but Matt's sister really loves it. And from what I've seen in what she played in it and what I've seen in this trailer, I'm honestly interested. It looks like they really ramped the engine. It looks like they're gonna hit hard with the story. Oh yeah, so something a little before the events, I don't know if it's not listed here, which really sucks, but the Stanley Parable is coming for consoles, and it's gonna have new endings. So yeah, that kind of reveal thing at the beginning was really cool, and I was like, oh, because I like the Stanley Parable a lot. I love the announcer. He's one of the best announcers ever. Mortal Kombat 11. Even if that is not actual gameplay, it still looked great, and it still showed me that Evil Raiden, what's gonna happen? I always love a good old-fashioned game of Mortal Kombat, even if I suck at fighting games. I still like playing them because they're fun to play, especially with friends. And it's coming April 23rd for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. No Nintendo Switch. Really, Nintendo? Mortal Kombat? Come on! It's a heavy hitter. They need to jump on some of these games. Come on, Nintendo. Mortal Kombat, you've had it on your systems before. Do it. Grab these big games that everyone's gonna want to play, like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat on the go. You've done that before with your Game Boy systems and DS systems. I don't think it was for the 3DS. Oh my god. I just wanted to get that out because that angered me. Rage 2. Anthem I don't really care about. I'm gonna play Anthem probably, but it's gonna be low in the queue. PUBG, of course, there's PUBG. Last Campfire, that looked interesting. Outer Worlds looked interesting. I've never played Fallout or like, you know, those type of really games. But it looked interesting. There's Crash Team Racing, Nitro Thrill. I don't really like Crash that much, but it was nice for the people who do like it. I do not know if it's going to be made by, you know, the Toys for Bob guys. But if it is, then it should be very good. I mean, it could be good with a different developer, but I trust Toys for Bob. They've, you know, they've made people happy. Far Cry New Dawn. As you know, I did not like Far Cry 5. Honest to God, infuriated me. How not just how terrible it looked, but it wasn't fun to play. I didn't care about what was happening. It was just, ugh. It's like, and you know, I didn't try Primal because Primal was like, I did not care for the premise of Primal. So 2 Far Cry games in a row, I was like, ugh. But Far Cry 5 was a disappointment because I was looking forward to it, like the you know, the crazy Christian thing, like I was like, this can only end well. But I dropped off before the game just had such a weak opening. Compare that to the opening of Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4, which were fucking awesome. The opening to this game is, man. I don't even remember it. It left such a little impact. Far Cry 3, you wake up and you're imprisoned by Voss, and he's showing you what happened on your phone. And he's fucking crazy, and he's just like, I like this thing. And he kills your brother. Spoilers, but whatever. Fucking, if you haven't played by now, you fucking missed out. Anyway, so you're starting off the game running from your life from this insane fucking guy. Run, chicken shit! Run! See, I remember, I know that scene. I do not own Far Cry 3. I've played it like once, and I've watched it. I've watched other people play it. But that scene is fucking ingrained in my mind. How about Far Cry 4? Bacon Min. You start the game, and you can immediately end it with the secret ending, which is really cool. Not only that, but the whole, like, you know, Pagan Min, you know, how just despicable this fuckface is. He also has a very punchable face. You have to design your character. They designed him really well. He has a very punchable face. And I looked forward to punching it. Also, it's the choosing between Anita. Both are fucking crazy. And one's like a religious nut, and the other's like fucking prophet nut, like, you know. But they're both fucking insane, and I found that just fucking very interesting and very compelling, and it pushed me all the way through. The guns are fun to use, a lot of them. Getting the animals and stuff is fun. Upgrading my character was fun. I really liked doing that in Far Cry 4. Hunting down all the animals and shit. Just completion of the game was fun, like conquering those camps, you know. It was fun. Far Cry 5 had no fun. It was, yeah. And that's the worst kind of accolade a Far Cry game can have. Just being, blah. Far Cry games are fucking nuts and insane and balls to the wall. And fucking the shit that they showed off before, like fucking people being tortured and like the Christian shit. Yeah, that stuff happens, but it's kind of just like, bam. Okay, enough of my. So my point is on Far Cry New Dawn. I'll give it a chance. because I love Far Cry, and I'm willing to give it one more shot. Please, please, do not fuck this up. Anyway. There was a Rocket League car shown off. Whatever. It looked good. Surprised this website's not mentioning Thief. Or not Thief. Atlas. What the fuck? People were fucking blown away. All the people I watch were fucking blown by that. Why the fuck are none of these websites talking about it? I guess you don't want to mention that, but fucking. Alright, so basically there's a lot of good stuff. Honestly, I suggest you watch the Game Awards. It was really good. Here to hear my opinions on the Game Awards and what did I think of the actual awards that are being given. I agree with most of them. The one I agree with most is Game of the Year. Spoiler alert, but not really spoiler alert, because most of us knew what that game was going to be. Fucking God of War for PS4. An exclusive game is not weird for it to win, but the fact that it did win, an exclusive game at that, that's how good it was, is that an exclusive game, not a game that was played by all, consoles, but a game that was exclusive, won Game of the Year. And, by the way, look how many games that were exclusive got nominated. Spider-Man for PS4, God of War. Red Dead is for 2 consoles, but nobody plays Xbox, so you might as well say, That also pisses me off that Red Dead 2 is not for Switch. I guess it would be kind of hard for the hardware, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they could get it to run on the Switch. And it's not on PC either, because fuck PC users. It'll probably come later, like a year later, but why? Maybe to do tweaks, maybe, but they haven't stated. See, if they were to say, we are working on the PC version, and we're going to make it as perfect as possible, and then we're going to release it. Like they did with Red Dead 2. So now that Red Dead 2 is out, Bully will be eventually coming too. There's been rumors, there's been so many rumors at this point. I almost want to say it's confirmed, but anyways, Red Dead 2, spoiler alert, won a lot of awards. Even Dragon Ball FighterZ won an award for Best Fighting Game. Suck it, Cross Tag Battle. Anyway, so FighterZ won Best Fighting Game. Yes. Guess what didn't win a single award? Yes, Octopath didn't win anything. Actually, on that note, I changed my review for Octopath. I'm lowering its score to an 8 out of 10. Because more that I think about it, like, I didn't want to go back and play and finish up the side quests. Like, I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. Like, usually when a game is really good, I want to go back and finish it, but this one I was just like, no. I thought I was going to want to do it, but I just didn't. Not just that, but the gameplay, I cannot excuse how limited it is. I was going to let it slide a bit more, but no. It does, in my opinion, it's not on the same level that Spider-Man is on, that, FighterZ is, well, I guess it is, because I changed the rating to an 8 out of 10. That's my point. Is that, but on the, list of games of the year, which I'm not going to spoil for you guys, I have a list, and I've checked it multiple times, not just twice. I'm constantly updating it too, because I'm putting in some honorable mentions, and like since Octopath, I'll spoil that was on the, it is still on the list, but I moved its rating around. The rating dropped. However, it wasn't enough to knock it off the top 5. So there you go. However, if Red Dead 2 is as good as it, people say it is, and how it looks, and how, how many awards it won, it's gonna knock it off. I still even haven't finished Smash yet, so that could knock somebody off. There's so many good games this year. There's so many good games. There's a new Pokemon game I haven't played yet. There's, looking at my list over here, I haven't even finished grading Monster Hunter World yet. I haven't graded Just Cause 4 yet. I'm probably not gonna get to some of these, and that's gonna be a shame. But for the ones that I have done, I've reviewed a lot of games this year. I think I've been pretty, you know, if I would have been focused on not playing as many Call of Duty games, I would have knocked a few more maybe off the list. Sometimes it's just, it was out of my control. I could have taken them off the queue, but I didn't do that. So, personally my fault, but in the end it worked out because I enjoyed playing those COD games. A win-win in the end, but anyways, back to the Game Awards. So, spoiler alert, Spider-Man on PS4. My friends predicted to win Game of the Year award, but it didn't. And not only that, but it didn't win a single award. I laughed so hard at that because for many reasons. One of those reasons being a lot of my friends said Spider-Man on PS4 was going to be best game of the year, no contest. I was like, what? It's a good game, but what? God of War. And then at that point, Red Dead 2 was not out. But now that it is out and it's amazing, honestly, it was between those two. If those two didn't come out, it would be Spider-Man. Full, you know. But God of War, Red Dead 2, Spider-Man. It's a Rockstar game, man. Like, it won a lot of awards because it was fucking good, apparently. I haven't played it yet, so reserving my judgment. But Rockstar has been very solid, and I've liked the games I've played. Bully, GTA series, the previous Red Dead Redemption, LA Noire. That was it. I liked all of them, and with all the critical praise, it's got to be at least decent. You know, I can't imagine what could make it terrible. I can't even imagine what could make it terrible. They spend so long working on this game. I can't even, and it's Rockstar. I trust them. I've seen a lot of people be fucking hate wagoning it. It's not as good as hyped. It's not fucking good at all. Fucking people are entitled to their opinion, but agree upon consensus, like review scores. So, a while back, me and my friends were, you know, showing pictures on Discord around, and they showed. So when I said Spider-Man wasn't going to be Game of the Year, they put up a picture of Spider-Man surrounded by all the positive reviews, like 9 out of 10. So then I was like, all right. I looked it up. I found a same picture, but with God of War, but straight up 10s around it, and I put that, and I was like, and which game won? The game with straight 10s. Duh. Fucking common sense. Why wouldn't a game which is critically received better, and the fans loved it, and even not fans, like, I was not a fan of God of War, because I've never owned a PlayStation, you know, but holy shit was that game amazing. The soundtrack, the story, the characters, the gameplay, while hard, was fun, and once I got used to it, it was fun. I love the emotion, the visuals, the feelings, well, the emotion and the feeling, but the immersion. Oh, it was so good. The passion, you could feel it. The amount of upgrades and it's so good. The only negative thing is that they repeat this one boss a few too many times. But other than that, I can completely overlook. Because when there are really good boss fights, they're fucking awesome. And the story and everything else, it completely makes up for that. So, cutting them a little bit of, but in the end, they just, you know, I could have given God of War an 11 out of 10, but, you know, fucking, it's amazing. If you don't own it, fix that. It's gonna get a Game of War edition now. It's hack and slash done right. Can't wait for Devil May Cry next year. Oh, that's another thing that they showed off that I guess nobody mentioned. Why did nobody mention that in the fucking thing? That was a big thing. That there was a demo coming out for Xbox exclusively. Really? Really, Capcom? You sold out to Microsoft? Microsoft, out of all people. How much did they pay you? Was it worth it? Really? You could have had it, you know, you could have had the game come out for, the demo come out for PS4 to get people hyped for it. You could have had it come out for Switch, PC, get everybody hyped for it. But, no, fuck it. Release it for the Xbox One. You know, the console that isn't doing as well as the competition. How much did they pay you? How much? I'd like to know. Because there's no way that you thought that this was a good idea on your own to make it an exclusive demo. No. You must have been paid some fucking big stacks. And all I gotta say to you, Capcom? Fuck you. Octopath didn't win anything. Spider-Man didn't win anything. I was actually, I was willing to be proven wrong and it win one thing. But it didn't even win Best Action Game. And it's funny because my friends who love DBZ, I said to them that Fighters is gonna win something at the Game Awards, and then they were like, Fighters is garbage, or like, Fighters is not as good. They're like, the story sucks, blah, 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 blah. And it won Best Fighting Game. It won an award, and Spider-Man didn't. Even Yuri Lowenthal didn't win an award. He was nominated, but he was... And the God of War, Christopher Judge, lost, too. To fucking Red Dead 2's guy. Can't think of his name. Something Clark. Also, you know, the Game Awards was filled with a lot of great moments. Like this one.
And the Game Award goes to... Read it, boy.
The award goes to Ninja.
There were a lot of good moments, a lot of cringy moments. Honestly, they put way too much soundtrack in, like, you know, there's too much musical performances. It's really unnecessary. You show the games, show the thing. You know, a lot of the songs are nice, but some of them are just... The fucking content creator thing was a fucking joke. Just like YouTube, they constantly forget that streamers are not well, okay, they were kind of content creators, but they're not, like, actual, like, content... Like, where's PewDiePie? Where's fucking Markiplier? Where's Jacksepticeye? Where's, you know... the huge YouTubers. Oh yeah, and all of them were fucking Fortnite players. You know, every time you saw a clip from them, it was them playing fucking Fortnite. Like, god damn it! We get it! The game is good. People like it. Shut up! Show us other fucking games. There are other games in this world other than Fortnite. Okay? God! I'm so sick of that game! I don't care if I'm fucking blowing this out of... No! I'm sick of seeing that game! This is worse than PUBG when fucking PUBG was everywhere. Because at least PUBG I had fun with for a while. Fortnite's fucking everywhere! Shut up! It's great that the content, that they keep updating the game and all that, and if you like it, fucking good. But God, for fuck's sake, for the people who don't give a flying shit about it, talk about it. There are other fucking games you can talk about. For fuck's sake, they won so many fucking awards at this show. Shut up! Let other games win. Rant's over with, but you gotta see, from my perspective, it's fucking infuriating that other games didn't win because Fortnite's been so fucking explosive and fucking everywhere and shit. Give other games a chance to win that, you know. Like, Warframe wasn't even nominated for best ongoing game. And fucking Warframe is fucking amazing. And it's got a great community, and it's got a, you know, great source of, you know, many of weapons. The only problem is it's a bit of a grind, but it is a fun game. I, of course, don't play it as much anymore because, you know, the grind is too intense for me. But I do appreciate what it does, and I do appreciate the community. The community is absolutely awesome. I've interacted with these people. These people are fucking great. Like, the one time I would agree to have voice chat are with these guys. This community is fucking amazing. You know, and it's free to play. It's, you know, it's unlike Fortnite. It's actually fun, in my opinion. There's a lot of weapons, and it's not, you know, they're adding there's an actual story mode that you can get intrigued and interested in, and whatever. Anyway, so Fortnite won a lot of awards. Whatever. Guess which game didn't win awards that people said were gonna be Game of the Year? Guess who? Black Ops didn't win a single fucking award, and it was barely nominated. Suck my dick! I told you so! Didn't even get nominated for Best Game. Assassin's Creed did. So, here are the nominations for Game of the Year. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Haven't played it. Could be good. I don't know. Celeste. Haven't played it. Could be good. God of War. Did play it. Loved it. Won Game of the Year. Spider-Man. Did play it. Liked it. 8 out of 10. Monster Hunter. Playing it right now. It's good. Not Game of the Year. Red Dead 2. Haven't played it. Excited to play it, and hopefully will get to play it. Didn't win. You want to know what Call of Duty Black Ops was nominated for? Best Audio Design. Along with Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Spider-Man, PS4, and Red Dead 2. Guess who won that? Red Dead 2. Okay, best performances. Brian Deckard as Connor. That was a good role. He did good. You know, I give Detroit Beyond Humans a good amount of shit, but I did enjoy the story to a great extent. And I did like all the different paths and shit, and it was really neat. I really did like it, alright? I didn't play it on my channel, but I did watch a lot of YouTubers play it. And I did play the demo of it, and I did enjoy it myself. So, maybe I'll do it for the channel one day, but for now, he did a great job. He even, Brian Deckard, even did a thing where he played the game, you know, and he talked about all the kind of, like, things behind the scenes while he was playing the game. It was really cool. I definitely recommend you go check it out. I watched him do it. It was really neat watching him suck at the game, but it was just cool watching the guy who voices Connor to play the game. I always love when these kind of things happen, because they don't know. They know a lot. Like because they're just reading a script. They don't play the game. So it was kind of neat watching them go, huh? How do I do this? So it was really neat. He had I think he had the voice actor of so it's Connor, Kara, and Marcus. All of them actually did the acting extremely very well. That's not a real sentence, but you get my point. So, good nomination. Christopher Judge as Kratos. Whoa! Oh! His voice is like fucking candy to my ear. Boy. Boy. Read it. Boy. Boy, do that. Boy, press the button. Boy, hit it. Boy, carry. Boy. He's just, his voice. Oh, it's so good. Then there was this Melissa Mahut as Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Though, to be fair, the fact that someone from Assassin's Creed Odyssey got nominated is pretty amazing, considering that Assassin's Creed has been hit or miss for these past few years. But for the past few years, they're on the uptrend. I think it's because they've been moving away from Abstergo. There was Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2. And then finally, Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man. Yuri Lowenthal did an amazing job as Spider-Man. Honestly, I would have went with Christopher Judge. I know. I love Yuri Lowenthal. I love that boy to death. And Brian Deckert's good too. But I loved Christopher Judge so much. His voice was candy for my ears. Oh, I loved it so much. I love Yuri Lowenthal. He's my baby boy. I love him. He voices Sasuke, my favorite character, Naruto. He does a lot of great characters. But I loved him. But Roger Clark from Arthur Morgan won Red Dead 2 that award. Games with Impact. Celeste won that. I'm surprised. And Life is Strange 2, Episode 1 was nominated for that. So, interesting. Best Independent Game, Celeste won that. Best Mobile Game. Florence won over Fortnite and PUBG Mobile, so good at something, taking away something from PUBG. Okay, Best Action Game. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 didn't win. Dead Cell won over Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Far Cry 5 was nominated. Mega Man 11 was nominated. Alright. And Far Cry 5? Far Cry 5? Really? I know people do like it, but really? Alright. Best Action Adventure Game. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was nominated. God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead 2, Shadows of the Tomb Raider. I know people like that series, but I fucking hate it. But guess who won? God of Boy won Best Action Adventure Game. Best Role-Playing Game. Dragon's Quest, Monster Hunter, Neo Hunt, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, Path to Eternia. So, I thought, I may have said earlier, if I did say it earlier, that Monster Hunter didn't win anything, I apologize, because apparently they did win something. I must have, missed it when they were talking about Best Role-Playing Game. And that's weird, because I love RPGs. RPGs are my favorite type of games ever, so that's a weird... Maybe I just forgot because I haven't... I don't know, I just didn't have any... I mean, was Octopath? I said Octopath was nominated. Yeah. Okay, so... Alright, so Best Fighting Game. Blades Blue Cross Tag Battle was nominated, Fighters was nominated, Soul Calibur, whatever, was nominated, and Street Fighter 5? Didn't that come out a year or two ago? Maybe more? So, this is where Fighter Z took the fucking trophy. Best Family Games. Nintendo cornered the market on this. Mario Tennis Aces. Didn't play that. Nintendo Labo? I guess that's technically a game. I think it is a game. It has games on it. Alright. Overcooked 2, didn't play it. Starlink Battle for Atlas, I was interested in but never got around to it, and I couldn't rent it from Gamefly for some reason. Super Mario Party. I've seen a lot of good things about it, and I've put it on my top list to play. But Overcooked 2 won. I was honestly surprised because I never played it and I never had any interest. Best strategy game: Banner 3, BattleTech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, Valkyria Chronicles 4, Into the Breach 1. Okay, a lot of best multiplayer game. This is important. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was nominated. Destiny 2 Forsaken. All right. It's a DLC. Fortnite. Monster Hunter World. All right, and see if the Sea of Thieves. But I'm pretty sure people fucking despise that game. That game's gonna end on a lot of worst games of the year. This year, or most disappointing games. Oh, Rare. So, who won? Ford Fuckface won. Best student game, don't care. Best indie debut game, don't care. Best esport game, wow. Overwatch won. And League of Legends was nominated, Fortnite was nominated, Dota 2, CSGO. Wait a minute. Why wasn't Rocket League nominated? Rocket League had some great moments from this year and previous years, and it's a great game. Why wasn't it nominated? It's got great esports teams. Fucking Cloud9. Oh my god. Have you seen the Cloud9 play? They're fucking great. It's the only time I've watched esports because you know, they're fucking awesome. They're fucking great. I love them. I don't watch them all the time, but from time to time I check them out and see how they do. Best esports player. Sonic Fox won it. Now, a lot of people are criticizing him for what he said, and I'm gonna just say, the dude was very nervous. And I gotta be honest, he came off really genuine. And I actually loved it. He made me cringe a little bit. But overall, I kind of was moved about how generally happy he was. Like, it's not like, you know, he came onto the stage with a furry suit and all. Anybody who has the balls to do that, you gotta admit, of course has balls. Dude has balls. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You know, if I won the awards, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Dude has balls, man. Balls. Nobody can deny that. That, you know, could you do it? I don't know. Could you? You know, he's probably a good player too. Anyways, point being is that the Game Awards, I skipped a few of them, but my main point is Call of Duty doing shit. Suck my dick. Neither did Spider-Man. But at least Spider-Man deserved to win some awards. I've got no thing to say. I just want to rub that in a bit more. Because people were like, "Oh, it's the fucking best game, best multiplayer." Oh, I had a point earlier I wanted to mention. Battlefield wasn't even nominated. It wasn't even nominated. That's how bad it was. It's fucking dead. Pretty much dead already. It's really bad. Like, what the fuck? DICE? EA? I think EA is done, honestly. Like, honestly, if Disney does not pull the license, like, how the fuck can Disney be like, huh, EA's in a slump, like a huge slump, like, people are fucking not buying the games. Maybe we should take the Star Wars license and give it to someone who wants to make a good game and not fucking greedy as shit. Like seriously, Disney, look at EA, they're fucking falling apart. And they have not once proven that they have that they are in an uptrend, or like that they've acknowledged and that they're fixing mistakes. They're constantly fucking up. Take away the license. So many rant, but it just really angers me that EA is fucking up so much, and that Disney, in their infinite fucking wisdom, is not immediately pulling their fucking Star Wars license from them. Star Wars is a valuable IP, and EA treated it like trash twice. No, 3 times if you include that game that got canceled. And they deceived us again. And this time they made Battlefield worse. So my point is, God of War 1 Game of the Year. Fanboys can suck my dick because it's the right. It's the winner. It deserves it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time.